So next on is Julie Weston. I invite Julie to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Just keep down here. Okay, go down. That's it. There you go. Thank you very much. I'm here to talk about mobile. And mobile is definitely the future, but I think for a lot of organizations, already it's the present. Most of you in the room have probably got something that looks a little bit like this. It might be an iPhone, it might be a BlackBerry, but it'll be super smart. Anybody want to guess, in 2010, how many texts were sent around the world? Any guesses? Big number? 6.1 trillion. And in 2013, it's expected to go up to about 10 trillion. And in the UK, about 20% of the adults who own a smartphone actually have admitted to the fact that they do take it with them to the bathroom and they would respond to a message. So we are super attached to these phones. And I had a really, just to tell you, Comic Relief, some of you will have noticed, this is already in the past. Last year, 1 million people in the UK texted to Comic Relief as part of the Comic Relief appeal. So in fundraising in the UK today, actually only about 7% of it's online. But if you look at what's happening in retail and how people are transacting, if you look at what's happening in services and how people are transacting, a lot more people are doing it through a smartphone. Why has this changed so much in the UK? Well, there are actually some reasons why. We used to get taxed on mobile services. The mobile operators used to take about half of the donation. And we actually were restricted in what we could send out. Now we can send out some fantastic content through a mobile phone. So this is an ad that I saw about a year ago. It's Plan. Plan put this ad across a bunch of broadsheet papers. In fact, I can tell you, they could track the response, so they could see what was happening across different broadsheets. Actually, only 63 people responded to this, so it wasn't hugely successful, but I think it's really important for the future, and it's really important how we communicate with donors. So I mystery shopped this because I thought it was a fabulous idea. It was an opportunity for people to actually experience child sponsorship through a weekend through their mobile phone. So you simply texted child, and on Friday night, you got a message from the field worker in Tanzania who said, you're going to be getting messages about a little girl in Tanzania. And then you started to get messages about a little girl called Alba, and it really let you into her world. So it even told you that one of the things she loves is playing house with her best friend. She really loves her teacher. So you really got inside Alba's world. Sorry, I'm having problems clicking this. You got a special message when Alba was going off to collect water in the morning. You heard about what Alba eats. I'll just let you into an insight that I've heard about. I actually don't sleep with my mobile phone, so I wasn't bothered about the water message. But Alba goes and collects the water really early in the morning, and that's actually when the message was sent. So the people who sleep with their mobile phones didn't love that. So that's one of the great things about fundraising. We're learning, we're testing. Maybe don't send out messages in the middle of the night or early in the morning, because people sleep with their mobile phones. Oops. So I think all of the fundraisers in the room, particularly those of you who've ever worked in direct marketing, would know that, of course, on Monday after the weekend, people got a phone call, and the phone call was to ask if they would commit to sponsoring a child. So this is something that was used just through broadsheets, but Plan have also been using it on the streets, and on the streets, they've actually generated nearly 12,000 prospects and started to build a relationship with those people through their mobile phone. One insight we've got from UNICEF is that actually if you start the relationship with a mobile phone, it makes a really big difference if you continue it with the mobile phone, including the transaction. So that's something for everybody to think about. Oops. This is really sticky. There you go. Just one last example for you to see. Lots of organizations are starting to do this already. So although I'm saying it's part of the future, it's already part of a lot of organizations present. If you haven't already jumped into this space and tried it out, then please do. Don't wait for too long, because this, I think, is how we're going to be communicating with our donors in the future, because that's where they're living in their world. Thank you.